And we're back live now.
What you're watching in front of you, once the camera gets going, is the third place match in the 285 Super Heavies. It's Hunter Deffenbaugh for South against Torrington's Jay Lopez. Excuse me, that's the Southeast wrestler, I believe. Was that John Hunter? No, Hunter's in the finals.
It was Woodruff.
Yeah, it's Hunter Woodruff. So Hunter Deffenbaugh and Hunter Woodruff. A lot of Hunters going on. As Hunter wrestled Hunter last time, now Hunter's wrestling Hunter this time. 6-2 though, Deffenbaugh with the lead. And he gets up and escapes and goes up 7-2. And a lot of anger being displayed between these two enormously strong individuals.
So even though this is the championship video that we're broadcasting, it's actually still the consolation championships and some fifth place matches going on. And just so you know, for those of you who just might be tuning in, they are actually going to keep the light on, and they're going to keep the first place matches going on both mats. Due to the weather outside, it is 10 degrees and snowing, so these are vital points for South right here. We don't have many people wrestling in these final rounds.
And, of course, we're going to focus on South wrestlers with the main camera in the finals. When the South wrestlers are not competing, then, you know, of course, we'll be featuring on the better matches as they come along in the finals. 15 seconds left, second period. Hunter Deffenbaugh in control, 7-2 here. And these guys are really going at each other there.
South leading right now, 7-2, going into the final round, Steve. If you're Hunter, you want to be on top.
Which Hunter?
Deffenbaugh.
Hunter Woodruff going to go down for Southeast.
Just ride him.
Basically, what you want to do is get him down and roll him.
It's a lot easier said than done.
I wouldn't expend too much energy. I'd make the bottom guy work a little bit. There he rolls him.
There you go.
Got him on his back. Deffenbaugh looking for the pin here. Hunter Deffenbaugh looking to pin Hunter Woodruff. And a lot of times when these 285s get on their back, it's hard to get off. Deffenbaugh just going to lay on him.
He's already got 3 back points. He's not down yet, not close.
Deffenbaugh's a little high there.
Yep.
And Woodruff rolls through, but that's going to make it 10-2 Deffenbaugh.
This match is his. It's his. So
it's his to win. You can hear the crowd going. Now he's got Woodruff on his back again. Nope. And Woodruff, in his defense, is really fighting hard there to work out. He just kind of knees him in the rear end, breaks his base down. Does it again. And Deffenbaugh working. He's got a 10-2 lead, and he has not stopped working.
Gotta like that.
Yeah.
Gotta like that, yeah. He wants the pin. He doesn't want just the...
And Woodruff now just gassed, not doing anything. There he's looking for back points again. Didn't quite get it. 20 seconds now and counting. Ten seconds to go, and Woodruff just kind of giving up the ghost, laying down, stalling it out, and it'll be a major decision for Deffenbaugh as he will win third place here at the 2015 Bison Bonanza. So South with a medal winner here. And now it looks like we're probably going to turn this thing over and start the championship finals. We got 145 consolation match going on right now with, I believe, is that Lopez?
Actually, I think it's the 5th place match.
Oh, is it 5th and 6th place match?
For 190.
No, for 145.
145. Yeah, it's the 5th, 6th place match. That's Lopez versus Walker from Rock Springs.
And I think they're getting ready to do the 145 consolation final right in front of us here. Looks like Mizell
And Fenewald.
and Fenewald. So senior on senior action here. For the 3rd place medal, Fenewald from Rock Springs. I haven't had a piece of gum all day. That's amazing. Against Dalton Mizell. Pinfall by Lopez, so he'll take 5th place here at 145. And now Mizell and Fenewald. This ought to be a pretty good matchup here.
I think it is. Once again, both these guys made it to the semifinals. In the winner's side, and both lost, of course, to Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond and Kozlowski. No slouches there. That could be the best final of the day at 145.
Now here's the question though: is can Fenewald keep his stamina? He's
pretty gassed in his consolation semi match
against Lopez. Matter of fact, I think if Lopez had another 30 seconds in that match, I think he might have pulled it out actually.
So no score here midway first period. 1 minute period, then a 2-minute second and a 2-minute third. Mizell keeping the pressure on. He gets the bar in on Fenewald. Now he needs to run the whizzer from there. Can't quite get it. Consolation consolation final 152. Or is that 5th place game?
Yep.
5th place match at 152 going on to our left. 4-3-2-1. And no score here, so let's see what happens. We're going to get Mizell with the choice, and he wants down. So Dalton Mizell, Christian Fenewald.
I'd say both these guys are probably just as tired as each other because they were wrestling at the same time.
Yeah, they both put their work in today. 3 or 4 matches for each of them. Mizell had a nice stand up there. And there's a good stand-up, too. Got the hand control and got out for the escape, 1 point, and they'll go back to neutral position with Mizell with the lead, 1-0.
But then how that first period went, that 1 point can mean a lot.
Can mean a lot in this match.
And they're right in front of us now.
Prestigious Bison Bonanza Award given after all of the wrestling has concluded. Coaches, another reminder,
so just some hand fighting going, 1:22 to go. Mizell with the 1-0 lead by virtue of the escape. Now Mizell gets in with the shot, but Fenewald defends it nicely, then drops to an outside single. And Fenewald has the advantage here, but he needs to get around, clear his head and his arm. As long as Mizell can keep that arm in there, he's in good shape.
Mizell defending that pretty good. Nope, and there's a class. So there's another point.
No, I think that's just potentially dangerous because he had his knee.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw him clasp his hands. That was my bad.
I think he just had Mizell's knee bending in the wrong way. So we're back to neutral. Nice shot there, deep double leg, and it's going to be a takedown for Mizell. Wow, what a good shot there. And now he's got Fenewald on his back.
He's got 2 back points.
And he does get 2 back points, so now he's up 5-0 in this match.
That's huge.
And now he rolls him again. He's got that arm bar. Now he's got the half in. Oh, boy, Fenewald's in trouble. And yeah, that's why Fenewald was tired. And Mizell pinfalls for a 3rd place medal here at the Bison Bonanza. Congratulations, Mike, and your boy Dalton there for the 3rd place here at the Bison Bonanza.
3:45 into the match, and he gets the pin. So now
looks like we're going to jump ahead to 160. Colt Lewis from Burns going for his 101st career victory.
He's going to wrestle Moss from
Laramie.
Laramie.
A lot of wins for a high school wrestler.
Yeah, it is.
That's an average of 25 a year, even as a freshman.
Well, he is a senior.
And who's he wrestling?
He's wrestling Moss from Laramie.
I think Lewis definitely has the advantage in this match. The veteran of 100 high school wins against the sophomore Moss.
Moss lost his to Looney. Lost his semifinal match to Looney, to where Lewis lost his to Tiger Rodriguez from Torrington.
So Moss quickly with the head control.
For those of you who don't know, I just want to make sure Laramie is in the uniform that says Laramie on the back. In the singlet.
It's kind of been hard to identify Birds today because their wrestlers don't have any orange on. They're yellow and black, and they've got the little symbol. I don't know what the symbol is on their chest, but you always expect Burns to be in orange and black, and their singlets are yellow and black. Now Lewis working on Moss. Now Moss no slouch, but Lewis a veteran of a lot of matches. And again, to win 100 matches in a high school career, that's quite a feat. There's a deep double leg. See if he can get that arm loose, and he does. 2-point takedown. And so that'll do it for the first. And Colt Lewis will have a 2-point lead, 2-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
He defers it.
And Lewis is going to go down.
Well, I guess you get the choice going into the third, but
Lewis seems to like it on the bottom. Trying to sit out. Oh, now he's got Moss in a bad position.
He's got Moss in a really bad position.
If he could just get out from behind, Moss.
He's really high.
He's awful high. And I don't know. Can't really give him back points if he's not in control of the action. But he's close to an escape there, and he does get the escape. They're going to give him 1 point, put him in the neutral position, and Lewis will be up 3-0.
Boy, Moss just looks like he's a lot more tired than Lewis right now.
Lewis, a lot of moving. There's another.
There's a double.
Double leg. Good deep shot there by Lewis. Lewis been the aggressor in the match so far. Boy, and look what he's doing. He's getting Moss coming forward. That's how he's getting so deep with those double legs. Doing a good job of getting Moss coming toward him and using his momentum to drop levels. Now Moss tries to shoot, and
nice
that just
defense.
that wasn't a very, very successful effort from the get-go there. Again, now there's a double as Lewis is pushing forward. Now he's changed to an outside single, and they go out of bounds. So 53 seconds to go. Second period, 3-0. Oh, what a fireman carry there. And it was in double deep. Moss got real deep with that, changed it to a double leg, and got a 2-point takedown. Now it's 3-2, but he's super high. Oh, my goodness.
That's where Moss's inexperience, I think, is coming in, because every time he's had the advantage, he's been really high. So he's got to cut that back. If he does that, he might be able to pull off an upset in my eyes.
That was a beautiful fireman's carry that he changed to a double leg to get the takedown. Now look out. He's still riding pretty high, man. He's out of position. And that sets up for a nice Granby roll.
Right now the score is 5-2 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
And it's about to be, yeah, it is 5-2.
Colt Lewis with the lead. 13 seconds left in the second.
So 5-3.
5-3 now.
So Moss right in this thing.
And
wrestling above himself, the sophomore is. And he tried to shoot there, but that was blocked. And we'll go to the third period. Colt Lewis, a senior.
I didn't know you got a water break.
I think he's calling for his inhaler.
Oh, yep.
So the inhaler gets chucked to him from across the gym. Makes a nice play on the inhaler.
That was a nice, good throw there. Whoever threw that,
That was
man.
Dad, I think. So Moss will choose bottom. Lewis up 5-3. Moss trying to sit out. And Lewis just staying on top of him. Boy, you don't want to let him go. And a good job there to hook the leg and get him back down. He only got a 2-point lead here, does Lewis. So Moss right in this thing. And he stands up, and we have a potentially dangerous there with the arm bar. So we're going to keep Moss in the down position. Minute 39 to go. Moss tries to sit out, and Lewis just going to hang with him. Boy, Moss working hard to get out of there. And this is one of those situations where the top wrestler, he gets the cradle hooked. Yep. Oh, Moss might be in trouble now. I was just about to say Lewis was spending a lot of energy on top, but he got the cradle hooked up and gets back points, and we'll let the cradle go. He'll go up 8-3. Now he's got the arm.
8-3 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. A minute left in this third place match at 160 pounds at the Bison Bonanza.
Colt Lewis under a minute to go now. Moss tries to sit out. And Lewis gets him under the chin. Lewis now just putting all his weight on Moss, and this is where Moss is expending a ton of energy down low trying to work free. 38 seconds to go.
We will run first place on 2 mats. We're just going to continue through with this. Winners, champions, please come to the head table to receive your belt buckle and your bracket board.
So 18 seconds to go in this match here, and Lewis looks like he's just going to ride it out, barring something spectacular from Moss here. Lewis will win his 101st career match and win third place here at the Bison Bonanza. And that'll do it. So final score on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Colt Lewis from Burns will get the win. Score 8-3 over Colton Moss, the sophomore from Laramie.
And looks like we're dropping down to 152.
And I think it's going to be Ruger Lewis, the brother, against who, Alan?
Zedeker.
Zedeker from Rock Springs.
Or is it? No, it's Chenevert. Chenevert, sorry.
So Chenevert Lewis, 152 for third place.
Now this Chenevert actually wrestled Polkowski in the semis.
And Polkowski's no slouch.
Chenevert was 4-1. Heading into today.
Ooh, Chenevert. Has the head and arms, and then are we going to get a point for locking hands? We are. And the point's going to be awarded to Lewis, Ruger Lewis, as Chenevert locked hands on the head and arm. And this is not pro wrestling, so that's an illegal move, Mean Gene.
5th and 6th place match for 152 going on still. There must have been a long injury timeout, man, because it's like 107 left in the third over there.
Wow. 6 seconds left first here. And Ruger Lewis will take the
nice single leg.
Maybe not. Yep. Nice shot there by Chenevert, but Lewis will take the lead by virtue of the Chenevert penalty. Easy for me to say here. And they'll start neutral here, second period.
He went for the single leg. Looks like he was trying to get him in a fireman's carry there, right when the
he shot a nice. deep single and look to carry him through with it. So Chenevert and Lewis just kind of hand fighting, head fighting here. Not much action so far in the match. It looks like Rock Springs looking for a pinfall. Actually, Central looking to pin Rock Springs over there.
Whatever they did, he just tied it up, though.
And now slips through. Colton Lewis tried to throw a head and arm, but Chenevert slipped behind, and Chenevert gets 2-point takedown, takes a 2-1 lead, but Lewis does a nice job of reversing
it now.
And he'll go up 3-2. So action is picked up here in round 2 of this 152 Consolation Championship.
Just under a minute left in the second round. Lewis with a 3-2 lead here on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
He had control when they went out, so Chenevert will be on the bottom, stand up, looking to gain hand control. And they're out again, so they'll restart.
Well, he's right back down. He almost had it broke,
ready
too.
To go. It's like, I know I can get this point.
How frustrating is that when you go to do a sit out and the guy's got your leg?
Here goes this patented move. Boy, he gets this about every time. If he could sit back with it. Nope. Chenevert does a nice job defending it. The guillotine.
God, that just looks like it hurts.
He's got it. If he can get the head and chin.
Well, he got 3 back points out of it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Sit on it. Oh,
nice
and a
spin.
good switch by
nice
Chenevert.
Switch.
Oh.
So he got 3
Man,
back points out of it.
He was close.
Gives him a 6-2 lead going into the third.
So 6-2, Ruger Lewis with the lead. Caution given to Chenevert for not being in the right position on top. Chenevert working. And if they're going to go out of bounds now, right in front of our broadcast position. 1:48 go third period. Lewis 6-2 lead over Chenevert. Kind of slipped on the stand up there.
We've actually got a South wrestler wrestling right now. Holbrook again.
Oh, Holbrook.
Against Shermer. Rematch from the earlier match. Round 3. We're going to keep it on this one, though, just because this is just about done.
Yeah, compelling match here. Lewis on the bottom. Chenevert's got that arm now. If he can get out and run it.
He's trying to run it.
Lewis might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to sit away from it.
Thing is, Lewis still looks really strong right now.
He's got the leg, though. He's got the single leg. Now, if he could pop his head out, he needs to pop his head out, run around. There he is right there. That's what he needs to do. Now run it, and he does have the reversal. So now he's up 8-2 with 50 seconds to go. Trying to slip a half Nelson in. He's got it. It's not very deep. So he kind of abandons that.
All he's got to do now is just ride him out.
Got the arm bar underneath, but nope. Chenevert breaks it out. So 8-2, 30 seconds left.
Chenevert just looked exhausted.
And now caution given to Lewis. And he'll switch sides. He gets a hook in. Then he pulls it out. Then he gets it in on the other side. And now all he's got to do is kind of ride this out for 15 seconds. to get a third-place win. Got that arm again. Looks to sit back on it. Boy, that is his move. That is for sure. We've seen a lot of that today.
Yes, we have.
He does get back points. He's good with it. And that'll do it here. So 2 back points. It'll make it a major fall. As Ruger Lewis wins 10-2 over Chenevert from Rock Springs. And so where are we at now? $113, is this going to be finals or semis or consolation? What match number?
It's the championship.
So is it Ryan against Trevor Ryan from Rock Springs? And boy, he's got the Laramie kid on his back quick like. Must be Ryder Gill from Laramie. And boy, this one's going to be over in a quickness. And your Bison Bonanza champion at 113 is Trevor Ryan from Rock Springs. And Ryder Gill from Laramie.
That's 20 seconds.
Will take second place here. And we'll move on to the 120 match. Lemus from Laramie, Macy from Rock Springs.
Holbrook trailing in his match right now, 6-3.
Oh, wow, look at these guys go at 120. So 2 straight matches. We have Plainsman and Tigers in the final. Arsenio Lemus, he's just a freshman trying to win a belt buckle against Danny Macy, who is a sophomore.
Macy 7-2 record listed on the sheets. Lemus 5-3.
And we'll go out of bounds. I'm guessing these championship matches must have gone back to 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
That's what it looks like.
So Holbrook finds himself down 8-3 now, and that'll do it for the second period for him. We're focused on championship at 120 here. Lemus, Arsenio, Danny Macy.
Well, it's like watching the featherweights in boxing.
A lot of action.
Quick.
A lot of quickness.
On that 120 weight class for the first place of Laramie High School, Arsenio Lemus, and of Rock Springs High School, Danny Macy.
This is the 120-pound
championship. This is for the belt buckle. And nobody's shooting, really. Not a lot of shooting. Usually you see more shooting at this level.
0-0 with 31 seconds left in the first round on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
Lemus and Macy here at 120 for the championship. Bison Bonanza, Laramie and Rock Springs. Rock Springs in the gray singlet and Laramie in the gray singlet. Rock Springs trimmed in their orange, Laramie in their purple or maroon. And now there's a shot attempt by Lemus, and that's going to do it for one period. So nothing doing so far in this championship match at 120, and Lemus is going to defer to Macy.
It's like they were both feeling each other out, but, you know, towards the end there was a little bit more aggression. I could see the Lemus kid, you know, trying to get a little bit more aggressive this round.
And Macy chose to go neutral here. So let's see who turns into the aggressor here. Nice deep shot there, but good defense by Lemus. So Macy got in deep, but Lemus quick to shoot out of it, or sprawl out of it rather. Holbrook's got it closed to 11-6 over there, so he's within 5, 48 seconds to go. There's another shot attempt, so Danny Macy doing all the shooting here. Lima's doing all the defending. So who's going to blink first in this one here? And Danny's not changing levels. He's just reaching, trying to get down there. If he changed levels, he'd have a better shot on those shots there. 1 minute to go, second round. Still no score. These guys have spent 3 minutes just standing there kind of hand fighting. That's all it's been for about 3 minutes and 10 seconds so far.
Yep.
It is a strategic match. Doesn't mean they're not doing anything. Just means that no one's getting any kind of position. There we have a couple shot attempts there. And there, finally, Macy gets in deep, but again, defense. And Brandon Holbrook goes down at 195.
Your 195 weight class Bison Bonanza champion.
So Shermer wins.
Wins 13-5, was it?
Yep, Lucas Shermer, 195, gets him a belt buckle.
Still scoreless here.
And I think they got 106 championship going now on the first map. We'll stay with this one. Still no score. So 2 minutes of being on their feet, and now since Lemus deferred, boy, Lemus could take bottom here. Let's see what he does. I take the bottom here. All you need is 1 point, get an escape, get out, and then hand fight for another 2 minutes.
You got Trey Rodriguez from Torrington versus Connor Cathcart.
Oh, Connor
Cheyenne
Bomber.
East.
That's my boy, Connor. Is that the championship?
It's the championship for 106.
So I got to put my eye on that. Coached Connor for a lot of years in baseball. Grew up with his dad and all his uncles, Cathcarts. So I'll pay some special attention over there. Talked to his dad right before the match. His dad said that he's probably going to have his hands full here. So Lemus did choose bottom. And he needs to break those hands. Macy does have him in the cradle, but boy, he doesn't have a good position. And Lemus has that leg, so it's kind of a stalemate at this point. There it is. Broke it. Gets around. 2-point reversal.
2-point reversal.
And now Macy's fighting for his life here.
5 minutes in, and we
Cathcart in trouble on mat one. Oh, Connor.
Oh, yeah.
His dad did think he had his hands full, and he might.
There's the pin.
And he does get pinned, but he got to the finals of the match there. So now 2-1 as Macy does get the escape in this match. 41 seconds on. Boy, Lemus has shown tremendous defense against the shot, so Macy's got his back against the wall here. He's just got to keep shooting. He needs to circle Lemus. He needs to quit going straight at him. Try to circle him. Try to get a foot coming his way. There's an outside single. Wow, and that's quickness, and Macy takes the lead 3-2.
30 seconds left in this match, too.
Lightning quick. Excuse me, 22 seconds to go. Wow, what a lightning quick shot. Lemus was just playing defense. He's been playing defense the whole match.
And it cost him that time.
And finally, Macy got deep with an outside single.
Now, if he could at least get an escape here, he could force overtime. But if he gets a reversal out of this?
So Torrington and Laramie again facing off for the championship at 126. So this is a Torrington-Laramie duel, basically.
And that's Candelaria versus Martinez.
That's going to be a good one. Candelaria there. So 15 seconds now for Lemus to get out here. 13 seconds, doesn't have a lot of time. He's got to escape or reverse here. 9 seconds. And there's back points. No, he only got a count of 1. But he's going to ride it out to victory is Danny Macy. And Macy is the 2015 Bison Bonanza champion at 120 pounds.
So we're going to focus over here till we see what's coming up here. So
we got Candelaria against who? Martinez, Wyatt Martinez. And 132 going to come on the mat in front of us, Rodriguez and Martinez.
Ooh, we're going to focus on this one.
Yeah, Kobe Rodriguez had a nice little tournament. as has Desmond Martinez from Laramie. So, geez, Laramie's got a wrestler in almost every weight class here in the final.
I bet you they've got the team title. They've got to have it.
So Kobe Rodriguez is a junior. Desmond Martin is a junior.
Looks like I wonder if
Martin
Hammond's
in deep with a double leg and takes Rodriguez down. 2-point takedown. We'll keep an eye on our match to the left. Candelaria and Martinez.
Candelaria's
leading.
He's
2-1
leading right now, 2-1. Yep.
So Kobe Rodriguez takes down, or doesn't take down, but he was down by virtue of being took down. And Martinez runs him out of bounds. Rodriguez has been bothered by a rib injury since his first match of the day, and you see him there coming back in, kind of feeling the rib cage there. We got a caution here. Martinez is cautioned on top. Man, he is a well-built young man, that Martinez. And Kobe Rodriguez stands up. Geez, Martinez is just so strong. Just picks him up and throws it down. Now he's got the half Nelson, and Rodriguez in big trouble here. Martinez sitting on it, and he has it pinned. So 38 seconds, first round, and Desmond Martinez for Laramie. As I have a feeling that team's going to run off with the team title. And now we got a dandy coming up here pretty soon. We got Cade Schreiner, 13-4. He's won a couple here, so he's at least 15-4 on the season against Tino Trujillo, who has a matching record of about 12-4. Again, Laramie and Rock Springs in the final here. So we've had like 5 finals matches. 4 of them have been Rock Springs versus Laramie.
They are due before you last.
138-pound championship
So
here.
Tino Trujillo and Caden Schreiner. This ought to be a dandy here. And all we could do is hope that this one gets over before that one over there, because we want Daniel Hammond center mat for 145.
Well, I'm worried because he's over there at the 120. He's over here.
Yeah. This one may go the distance. Oh, Schreiner gets in deep, but a nice sprawl there by Trujillo.
Sprawl.
And 3-1 over there. Candelaria gets another, looks like a reversal, and he'll go up 5-1 in the 126 match with Candelaria.
Both these guys are sophomores, Steve.
Yeah. 13-4 and 12-4 respectively, according to our pre-match records. Trujillo looking to get himself fired up. $138-pound championship at the Bison Bonanza going on right in front of you here.
And to our left, we got the 126-pound 5-1 lead for Candelaria over Martinez from Torrington. I'm sorry, not Torrington.
Laramie.
Rock Springs.
Oh, yeah. This is Tito Trujillo and Cade Schreiner. Schreiner from Laramie, Trujillo.
Nice single leg.
And there's a single leg there. And let's see if Tino can get around on it.
Nope.
Nice sprawl there by Desmond Martinez. And now Desmond's going to turn it into his favor and go 2-0 in the match. So Tino had what looked like a takedown, just couldn't finish it. And Caden Schreiner just kept fighting. And now he finds himself on top, 14 seconds to go. It's on top in position and ahead in the match, 2-0. Tino gets to a standing base there, then tries to sit out and can't get anything done there. So after one period, it's Caden Schreiner, 2, Tino Trujillo, 0. And we have a minute left in the Candelaria match. Candelaria up 5-2 for Laramie. So Caden Schreiner going to go down here. Didn't see who got choice.
Rock Springs didn't, he deferred.
So Tino got the choice, and he deferred. Caden took down. Caden with the 2-0 lead, trying to work off the bottom. Both these kids look very strong. Let's see. It's just a battle of wills now. It's going to come down to technique here.
Yeah.
strength versus strength, I think we're pretty even. It's going to come down to who has technique. And there, Schreiner is going to actually turn that into a reversal instead of an escape. And they go out of bounds, and it's 4-0 now. So good job there.
So far,
Schreiner,
to me, has shown more technical authority in this match than Trujillo. Trujillo looks like he's trying to muscle the guy.
We're going to caution red. Nope. We caution on the bottom for going early. Yep. Caden a little bit out of position there, but he's got that arm bar, though.
Hammond's going to be on the left mat 1.
He's trying to run him. He's got the arm. He's got the wrist. The Candelaria wins at 126.
He won 7-2.
So that'll move him to about 17 or 18 and 4.
And we're going to move our camera to mat 1.
So Daniel Hammond against, this is going to be a good one. So William Kozlowski, the junior, against Hammond, the senior. And Caden Schreiner still up 4-0. So now you're watching South High action. Daniel Hammond in the championship at 145 against Kozlowski.
Kozlowski from Laramie.
And Hammond deep with a shot there. Gets a double leg takedown. Good job, Daniel Hammond. And he lets him right back up. There's a deep shot there. An outside single attempt by Kozlowski. So, wow, good job by William to shoot in. It's 2-1, and they'll go neutral. This could be a classic match there. Again, a shot there, and he just got out of position. Daniel Hammond just needs to run behind, clear the arm, and he does. And he'll get another takedown and just let him right back up. 4-1. Should be 4-1 on that scoreboard, not 3-3. Should be 4-1. Daniel with the double leg takedown, and there he goes again. Now it should be 6-1.
Should be 6-1.
They got it 5-3. I don't know. You guys got to check the score. And there's 2 back points. I got it 8-1. They got it 7-3 over there. And the South coaching staff not concerned at all with the score, so I guess 7-3.
But the ref is.
We had a takedown Hammond, he let him up 2-1. Another takedown Hammond, he let him up 4-2. Then there was a takedown Hammond, 6-2, and 2 back points Hammond. Should be 8-2. If I'm correct here. Now they got 9-1. 8-2, there we go, see? How good am I? Do I know what the heck I'm talking about or not? So they get the score correct at 8-2. And they'll be in the neutral position, 45 seconds left to go.
I hate to say it, but Hammond is by far in this match. He's just.
Well, Kozlowski's got a couple deep shots. He's no slouch, but Daniel's just take control. There's a shot there, but Daniel just lays on him. Brute strengths him down and runs around behind. And boy, at this point in the match, there they go giving. Should be 8-2.
Should be 10-2.
Excuse me, 10-2. And Hammond just outclassing Kozlowski. Kozlowski, you can just tell, frustrated. Hammond is so good. Hammond's trying to get around and roll him. And that'll do it for round 1. So dominating performance for Daniel Hammond. And again, I don't know where the 3rd point came for.
I'm not marking. I have it 10-2, so.
Because it was 8-2, and Daniel took him down and rode him out. So where does the 3 come for Kozlowski now? Daniel down at the bottom. He's looking for a reversal now, and he gets the escape instead. So they have it 11-3. We have it 11-2.
I have it 11-2.
And I don't know, is Daniel hurting or what?
Nosebleed.
So Caden Schreiner's your champion at 138 from Laramie. And he'll get him a belt buckle.
Trying to get Coach Pugh's attention I'm going to text him.
Of Laramie High School.
Jump to 160. Tiger Rodriguez and Carlos Looney. Here's going to be another classic right in front of us. Looney from Laramie. Rodriguez from Torrington. I think Tiger might have won this championship last year, or at least been in the finals. So we'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, it's 11-3. So Hammonds tries to shoot there. 1:28 to go in the second. Bubba with an 8-point lead, and they'll stay neutral. It's just too bad that these two matches are going on at the same time. These are probably the two best matches of the entire tournament going on at the same time here. Oh, there's a nice fireman's there. And Hammond works it around and gets the 2 points for the takedown, and he's got back points coming. That makes it 13-3, and he's got him rolled onto his back. Let's see if he'll just roll him over. Nope. 2 back points there, so 15-3. And Looney gets down and gets the half Nelson on Tiger Rodriguez here. Nice hard crossface by Looney. And Tiger working hard off the bottom. Again, injury to Daniel Hammond there. So we're looking at Carlos Looney and Tiger Rodriguez, championship 160. Looney up 2-0, and he's in control on top. Rodriguez, no slouch, though. Looney just trying to manhandle Rodriguez. So we'll get going here again in Daniel Hammond's match. 15-3 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard with 1:02 left.
But it should be 15-2.
I don't know where he got that other point, but
they gave him another point. Now it's 15-4.
Giving him points over there. Stuff we're not seeing, folks, so we're not saying they're wrong, but we're not seeing where he's getting these points from.
How do you get a point off the restart?
There's another takedown by Hammond for 2. That'll make it 17-4, and if he can get back points here, this match will be over. He is going to technical fall Looney, if not pin him right here. And that's it. That'll be the match. So Daniel Hammond, your champion. So Daniel Hammond, your champion at 145. Switch the camera here to Looney Rodriguez at 160.
I'm saying 22. I'm not giving him the other 2 points.
So 52 is going to be Polkowski and Petrovic from Rock Springs. So again, Rock Springs in the final. So I think it's going to come down to Rock Springs and Laramie.
South's only got one more wrestler in the championship.
Now Tiger Rodriguez getting real physical here. A lot of hands to the face. And I don't think Looney's going to mind. You're not going to out-tough Looney, and Carlos just falls on his back. Tiger, rather, just falls on his back. And Looney's going to get a takedown and back points there. So Looney taking control of this now. 6-0. Rodriguez frustrated here. And Carlos doing the frustrating. Ref's right in our camera view here. There we go to some live wrestling action. Looney riding on top of the 6-0 lead. Tiger not doing much on the bottom there. Finally gets his head up. So Red Tiger Rodriguez is getting warned for stalling. Yeah, we We got blood on the mat. Blood on the mat. And 152 going on to our left. That's Polkowski and Petrovic. Polkowski looks like he is in control of that match for Torrington. So it's kind of been a three-way show here. Torrington, Rock Springs, and Laramie. Here at the Bison Bonanza. South not really with a tremendous showing here. As we wind this thing down, we'll have 1, 2, 3, I think only 4 more matches after this. Actually, probably we'll have 72, 82. Excuse me, we'll have 70, 82, nothing at 95. Then we'll have 220, 285. So only 4 matches to go here in the 2015 Bison Bonanza.
Only one more Bison wrestler to wrestle, too, if I'm right. And that's a 220 with McHenry and Looney. That's going to be a good match.
Start of the second period, Polkowski.
He just
Petrovic.
fires out of that. Polkowski on the other one, on the other mat.
Carlos Looney 6-0 lead here. We'll resume second period action with 17 seconds to go in the period. And Looney just riding Tiger out here. 10 seconds. And he's got him on his back, but Rodriguez just too strong. Gets 2.
And he now leads 8-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard right at the end of the second period.
Tiger's in big trouble.
Second round is over, into the third. Looney chooses up. He's got the 8-0 lead, might as well. Just ride him. Tiger Rodriguez working hard, just not being able to get away from him. Looney's just a different animal when it comes to wrestling.
He is. He's a good wrestler here.
You don't see many wrestlers like him in the 3A conference, you know, where Rodriguez is from.
Yes.
And your winner of the 152 weight class from Torrington High School, Justin Polkowski.
So Polkowski wins at 152.
Next up on mat 180.
For Torrington, now 182 getting ready to go, and that'll be Rock Springs and Southeast. We're 30 seconds into the third period here, and Carlos Looney just riding the heck out of Rodriguez there.
We got Mondragon, too, still coming up. I forgot about that. Dylan Mondragon at 170.
Isaac Sal's for nomination ballot. Please grab to the head table. As soon as possible. Thank you.
Looney doing a good job, showing his experience, just riding him, making him work more than what he has to work, Steve.
Yep, and Tiger, I don't know if he's just tired or what, but he's 12 points down with a minute to go. And this is about to be a technical fall. Wow, who would have thought Tiger Rodriguez would get tech falled? And Looney just lets him up. And he knew he had it, 15-0, and he just lets him go. So Carlos Looney in impressive fashion. Technical fall win at 160, and now I think we get 3 South wrestlers in a row, don't we, Alan?
I love how he just let him go.
Like, get out of here. Done with you. So we got Dylan Mondragon against John Olaka. This might be a little, look at this. Look at that sculpture of this Olaka kid from George Washington.
Kind of reminds me of me back in the heyday, man, the body cut, you know.
Yeah, that reminds me right now. So Olaka from George Washington, just a strong-looking specimen. It's going to have to come down to technique here for Mondragon. As, geez, Olaka's just manhandling him. No control yet. Nope, they go out of bounds. No control, though. So Dylan's going to have to change levels, try to get to the legs, because he's going to have no chance trying to go upper body v upper body here in this one.
And John Nolan from Rock Springs wins by pin at 1 minute and 18 seconds of the first round for
285.
The 182 weight class champion of Rock Springs High School, John Nolan.
So I'm not so sure that Laramie's going to win this thing. Rock Springs have pointed a lot here as well. One thing for sure is South's not going to win the team title.
No.
Nor will they come close.
I think this is the first year since that we've had the Bonanza that they haven't even been close, honestly.
Where's Micah Berkey, by the way?
He got injured in the Charlie Lake.
Oh, did he? Okay. A pinfall over there. And now 2-point takedown for Alaka over Mondragon. And so, unfortunately, again, if they get 220 going, we're going to have McHenry going at the same time as Mondragon here.
Wassenberg won in 43 seconds by pin.
It's a precarious position there for Olaka.
I want to thank all of our viewers, all of our sponsors that make this possible for us. I want to thank Steve. He's been on vacation enjoying his new grandbabies. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Folks, hey, don't remember, we have double header action coming your way Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Basketball action, boys and girls. McDonald's Classic. The only one Alan might have to go solo on is the girls' game on Saturday. Other than that, I'll be sitting my sweaty butt down next to him on Thursday and Friday.
Alaka leads 2-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard at the end of one. South wins and defers, so Alaka chooses down.
And it looks like they're going to hold off the 220 championship match between McHenry and Looney until this concludes here.
Looks like that's the last remaining one after this one.
Yeah, that'll be the last match. They're going to save it for center stage.
Isaac Salas, nominations, please. We have 2, and there's more than 2 teams here, so please get those ballots.
Isaac Salas nomination, the 11-12 BISN nomination would be Danny Hammond, I think.
Yeah.
Not only did he wrestle tremendously today, but showed great sportsmanship and showed the character that was regularly seen.
And in the screen right now is John Alaka from George Washington High School in Colorado. Came into this weekend with an 11-0 record. He's facing South's very own Dylan Mondragon, sophomore, the 5-5 record coming into this weekend.
And he is just absolutely ripped. Is the Alaka kid from Denver. No wonder he's 11-0. Now he sits out, scrambles, and he'll just escape there, get to his feet. There's a nice sweep, takes the ankle and gets the takedown there, and now he's going to work his brute strength from the top. Not only is he just well built, super quick, super nimble, very athletic.
And he's up 5-0, just like that. In a matter of 10 seconds, he went up from 2-0 to 5-0. Boom.
Yeah. Now let's see what kind of game he has on top here. Mondragon doing good defensively down low. Tries to sit out.
Nah, I think Alaka's just too strong.
Just much too strong.
He's got control of the wrist, of the arm, of the leg.
58 seconds to go second period here. Alaka trying to spin him here.
But he knows how he's not exerting himself.
No.
He's just waiting for hopefully maybe Dylan to put himself in the position for him to take advantage of it, so.
Dylan just trying to fight on the bottom here. This one's for a belt buckle here. It means a lot to these guys. I'm sure John Alaka would like to take belt buckle back to Denver with him. So we're going to have a warning on Dylan. Excuse me. Who's the warning on? Did they warn Alaka for stalling? Oh, from the top? Looked like he was working to me. So I'm not quite sure. I thought he held up the green with the C sign. I think so. That's a caution. It doesn't look like Mondragon's doing nothing much on the bottom to give Alaka much to do. 8 seconds to go. And boy, Alaka's just so strong. Technique not absolutely the best from the top there, and that's going to do it for the second period. So Alaka doesn't have the best technique from the top, but boy, brute strength is keeping him in this match.
Leads 5-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. He's going neutral.
So he's going to have to get takedown. 5-0. George Washington with the lead in this match here against South in the 170-pound championship.
Question is how much energy has Mondragon spent?
Yeah, he's had a big, strong guy on top of him for a good amount of time. And there's another takedown. And he lets him up. So 7-1 now, minute 25. Alaka's kind of had his way with Mondragon in this match. There he tries a single. Man, he's just so strong. Wasn't very deep on the single. Just grabs the leg and pulls it in. And just brute strength. The Mondragon fighting to keep from giving up the takedown.
Oh,
he does a nice job at it, too, so he does not give up the takedown. So good job by Dylan there to keep fighting. So 44 seconds to go, 7-1. Still anybody's match. If Mondragon could get a throw or something, a quick takedown, and get some back points, that'd bring him right back into this, but he's not going to do it the way he's doing there. Down, man! Dylan finally popped him and shot the double for the first time in the match, but he didn't finish it.
23 seconds left for Dylan to do something.
What a great idea he had there. He just didn't execute. And this is going to go to John Alaka. He's going to give himself a belt buckle to go home with from the 2015 Bison Bonanza. 10-9-8. Tick-tock goes the clock in this next to last match here from the Bison Bonanza, and that'll do it.
And that's it.
John Alaka from George Washington High School stays undefeated by our count. He goes to 14-0 on the season and wins the 170-pound championship.
And here we go.
And now this ought to be a dandy here, folks, as we...
Jerry Looney versus Isaac McHenry.
We'll have team totals on the Mile High Tree and Lawn Care post-game show. Be an abbreviated post-game show due to the weather. We need to get out here as bad as anybody else, but we'll have some team final standings if we can get them. So, McHenry Looney, this ought to be a dandy. Championship at 220.
Boy, look at how fast Looney is at for 220.
And I talked to Isaac's uncle before this match, Frank, and he told me that Isaac and this kid have been wrestling each other since they were 8 years old. And Isaac's only beat him a couple of times, so Looney's had the advantage, but McHenry wants to win him a belt buckle as a junior here at South High. Looney drags him through, gets the arm, now looking for an outside leg sweep.
Nice defense by Isaac.
That was Isaac's big offensive move in his earlier match today, was that leg sweep. So the two bulls in the ring. And Looney tries to grab it outside, but he's not going to do that without changing levels. And usually you don't see a lot of level changing at 220. That's a lot of brute strength and oopses. There he tries to arm drag again, but Isaac kind of knows about that and doesn't let him control it. So under a minute to go, first period here. McHenry and Looney, Jerry Looney. Looney comes into this match, looks like about 13-4. Isaac comes in about 9-2, 10-2 on the season. And they're the only action in the gym right now. 27.
Well, really not a
Come
lot.
on, Isaac, 20 seconds. Let's go. 14 seconds and counting here. And they'll just, Isaac tried to go down low for a single, but they'll trickle out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, I like how patient Isaac's being, though. He's not forcing anything.
Yeah.
He's not making any mistakes right now.
You don't want to fall into a mistake as the first period's going to come to a close here. And so no score after one. Isaac McHenry and Jerry Looney. And now this will be critical here. McHenry's going to get the choice. And they're going to have Isaac go down.
Well, best part about this is if he can't break it, he still can't score unless he gets back points, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to let him roll you, but uh-oh.
Yeah.
Looney's out quick on top there. So, wow. Looney had a great jump off of the whistle there. And Isaac's arm's in a bad spot there. Looney's got good control. The goal for Isaac to get out was probably as a chicken wing is sunk on the right, but Isaac's sitting out against it. So that's just a battle of wills there. Isaac trying to get to his base and Looney not allowing it to happen. Looney just riding, and boy, Isaac not able to get to his base at all. Looney's getting a little high, though.
Yeah, he is. Even the coaches are recognizing that.
He's
for
getting
Sal.
a little high. But he's got that legs just squeezing. Wow. Got fire off the bottom.
Boy, Looney's saying what? And I'll tell you what, I think that just saved Looney.
Got a fire at the whistle.
He got pretty high up on that.
Isaac does a little better job of firing out, but boy, Looney good on top, breaks him down. Isaac's got a good base. Now Looney getting kind of high again. Isaac, oh, he's counting back points. Dang it. 2 back points there.
First points of the match go to Looney.
And since Isaac chose down, Looney could choose whatever he wants in the last round. Boy, if I was him, I'd almost choose to be back on top. He has dominated Isaac McHenry from the top here in the second round.
Ten seconds left in the second.
So Looney did a masterful job of just riding McHenry this entire second period. He did get the 2 near fall points, so I'm not so sure that's the end of the second. I'm not so sure that if I'm Looney that I don't take top and just continue that domination. No, he's going to take the bottom, so.
Heading into the third, Isaac's trailing 2-0 right now to Jerry Looney from Laramie in the 220-pound weight class.
And boy, Looney does a great job there of getting out, and Looney's going to get the escape point, so it's 3-0. So we're going to have to try to get something going here for Isaac. He needs a takedown and some back points if he wants to win a belt buckle here. He's going to have to take some chances here. Here's McHenry. Looney. Oh, Henry tries to drag. Oh, he just about had it.
Almost.
Oh, Isaac had an arm drag and tried to go to the ankle trip. .120 and counting. Boy, Isaac just about had the move to get Looney on his back there. And Isaac's got to make sure he don't let Looney finish this here. And he doesn't. Ooh, and Isaac tried to throw there as well. So Isaac trying some innovative offensive moves here. And he's been close on a couple of them. And these are the kind of moves that not only gets a takedown, both these moves are moves to get a takedown and a guy on his back. It's exactly what Isaac needs right now. Look for that arm bar and that trip again. Put him on his back. Looney pushing awful hard there. See if Isaac can recognize. Oh, he tried it. Ooh, Isaac just about had another one. So Isaac's got the right idea, but he's running out of time here.
Yes, he is. 38 seconds left. He's got to do something now. 30 seconds left in this match. You're trailing 3-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
25 seconds. So the Bison are in danger of only taking one out of the 13 belt buckles here today. Wow, it's a deep shot there. Problem with that is if you get a single leg takedown here, you're not going to win the match. You got to try a throw. You got to throw him or trip him. You got to throw him, get him on his back. Right here, that's the only chance you got. There you go, trip it, trip it. And Looney's going to hold back. One chance left, trip it. And the double leg ain't going to do anything for you at this point. And that's going to do it. So Jerry Looney fights a very game Isaac McHenry to the championship at 220 here at the Bison Bonanza.
One heck of a wrestling match, though, I'll tell you what.
So now you're joining us on the Mile High Tree and Lawn Care postgame show as we await team results and the Isaac Solis Award presentation. South with one belt buckle here today at the 2015 Bison Bonanza.
Just one.
That belt buckle belongs to the 145-pound defending state champ
Daniel
and defending champ of this tournament. Yes, indeed.
And,
Daniel
honestly,
Hammond.
in my opinion, he won 20-2. He didn't win 20-4. It was 20-2.
So other winners were, let's see if we can kind of recap some winners here.
We got I got him right here.
Starting at 106.
Rodriguez from Torrington won with a pin at 2 minutes and 36 seconds over Connor Cathcart.
At 113.
113, we have Trevor Ryan, who won his match in 20 seconds against Gill.
Yep, Gavin.
Ryder Gill.
Ryder Gill. Okay, 120.
120, we had Danny Macy from Rock Springs, who won his match 3-2 over Arsenio Lemus from Laramie.
And at 126.
126, we have Candelaria, who won 7-2 over Martinez from Rock Springs.
And at 132, Desmond Martinez from Laramie takes championship. How'd that one come out?
Pin in 38 seconds over over Desmond Martinez. Right?
No, Martinez won that.
Yeah,
He's
over
Rodriguez
from Torrington.
And at 138.
138, I don't have the winner.
Caden Schreiner won that in a pinfall over Tino Trujillo. Don't have the time on that one, but Schreiner with a win there. 145, the only South belt buckle of the day goes to Daniel Hammonds in a technical fall.
3 out of his 4 matches were in technical falls.
And
21-5, 19-2, 20-2, and then a pin in 157.
At 152.
See who wins this.
Hang on, we're going for the Isaac Solis Award here.
I asked the coaches earlier in the meeting today to keep an eye out for today's wrestler, one who stood out, one who works hard, constantly trying to get better, and exemplifies hard work, find success with that hard work. Today's winner is Jerry Looney.
Oh, so Jerry Looney gets the Isaac Solis Award.
And that's deserving.
Yeah.
It's deserving.
You betcha. Good job, Jerry Looney. Good sport. Had a good match against Isaac McHenry.
So speaking of Jerry Looney, Polkowski from Torrington won the 152-pound weight class.
Carlos Looney took the match at 160 from Laramie.
15-0 major decision. Technical fall, actually.
172 went to...
170 went to...
170, rather.
John Alaku, who won 9-1 over Dylan Mondragon from South High School.
I don't know who won 182.
182 was Nolan, and he won with a pin at 118 over Weiss.
195, Shermer beats Brandon Holbrook.
13-5. He also won by pin in their first match.
And 220, McHenry falls to Jerry Looney, 3-0 in the game match there. And finally, 285, Allen.
285, the winner was Waston. I hope I don't destroy it. Wastenberg, who pinned John Hunter in 43 seconds of that match.
So, fans, thanks for joining us today for the Mile High Tree and Lawn Care post-game show. You've been listening to the Bison Bonanza. Upcoming events on 11/12 BISN. Join us Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Actually, join us at 6 o'clock for the S&J Science pregame show as we have girls and boys doubleheader action from the McDonald's tournament, high school basketball. We'll be with you Thursday. We'll be with you Friday. Both nights on the air at about 6 o'clock, depending on whether the tournament's running late or not. S&J Science pregame show. And then on Saturday, we'll join you 3 o'clock with the S&J Science pregame show as we have doubleheader girls and boys action at 3:30 and 4. Final comments from Alan Cummings.
I'll tell you what, the Bison Bonanza is always fun to broadcast. It's a full day of wrestling. You get to see wrestlers from different conferences come to town, and this year it didn't disappoint. I think it was just more surprising that we didn't have more wrestlers at South get into championship rounds, so we could broadcast more of them at the end. So.
Once again, fans, Happy New Year to you from 11/12 BISN. Get all your up-to-date scores and news and other informational tidbits on South High Athletics at southhighbisonathletics.com. We're going to leave you today from the Bison Bonanza for Alan Cummings, Steve McDonald. Join us Thursday for doubleheader high school basketball here on 11/12 BISN.
Your Bison Network.